All right, we're back here at JKR Builds tonight. What we're going to be working on is the square body short box again. What we did last time is we ended up taking the axle from underneath the leaf spring and putting it on top. And what I want to do is drop it a little bit more. As you can see, I have about 3 inches from the top of the axle to the bottom of the frame there. So what I'm going to do, I've done this before in the past on Astrovans and S10s. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take out that bottom leaf spring. There's 3 leaves to this leaf spring, as you can see on the passenger side there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that bottom one out. It looks like it's about 2 foot long. And then we'll slap it all together and we'll see how much that drops us down. I'm hoping for another 3 inches is what I'm shooting for. So that'll be a total of 8 inches in the rear. Here we go again. Wheels coming off again. I keep going back and forth trying new things. I thought I'd be alright with it with a 5-inch drop. But everybody goes 5 inches. I'm going 8. My first rodeo, going back in. Well, these nuts are coming off really easy, probably because they've been on and off like 4 or 5 times now. So see if we can not just climb right down in here, pop these things off. Take a fit. There we go. Got her. Oh, we'll go ahead and we'll try to raise that up a little bit off that spring. Just like so. Alright, now we'll disconnect that nut on the old pad here, spring pad. Just like so. So what we're doing is we're dropping off that bottom leaf spring there. Alright, I got my U-bolts back on there. Get those tight back up. Like I said, this might be too much. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. There we go. We got her. I will hit the other side. We'll see how it comes out. I don't know if this is gonna drop it much more than 2 inches or not. It might only be a 1 inch drop. I'm not sure. Alright, I got the nuts off. We'll jump up in here. Knock that perch plate off. There we go. Got her. And now we're going to jack the axle up off that leaf spring so we can get the bolt that holds the leaf springs together off. That should do it right there. Alright, we're moving along really good now. We'll get this bottom bolt here in. Get that tightened up. Let's see. Now we just want to let that axle down back on the leaf spring. Just like so. See if we can line this up. Actually, it's already in there. There we go. Get these nuts back on here. Get them tightened down and we'll see how we're sitting. Alright, we're about right there. We'll get this tightened up and see where we're at for the height. See if they even did anything for us. I'm not sure if they did or not. Good enough. Let's see. Now we're gonna go ahead and raise that axle up. Alright, we'll see how far that rear end gets up to the frame. Hopefully it touches the frame is our goal. And we'll put a little round notch in the frame with a piece of tube for a little bit of ground axle clearance. So, nope, that did not do nothing for us. Darn it. All that work and, well, I don't know. Let me get these jack stands out of here. Yeah, that really didn't do a whole lot for us. Well, that was a big failure. I guess what we're going to be doing now is we'll be ordering a 3-inch drop block for the back. And we might as well put those springs back on, I guess. The bottom of the leaf spring and put it back to original for a heck of it, I guess. And so there. Tonight was a big failure, but hey, we thought we'd try it, save some money. It didn't work, but you never know until you try. So again, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. See you.